Finally, the Indonesia video is here. I know it's been too long, but for now, just please forgive me so that we can get started with the video. And as a part of our Indonesia trip, we stayed in Flores Island for 4 days and in Bali for 2 days. So, Flores is towards the east of Bali Island and it's 1 hour flight away. So, this is the private beach of the Airbnb that we stayed in Labuan Bajo, which is part of Flores Island. And from here on, we'll see what all adventures we embarked upon. So, let's go.
Please beware, it's a bit slippery.
Oh, okay.
Bueno.
Ah.
Ranko Cave is a prehistoric limestone cave with a pool inside, and the water is crystal clear and will light up to a turquoise bright color in the afternoon when the sun shines at its brightest. You can walk your way down to the pool through the slippery rocks as you can see in the video and take a swim. It is around 12 to 15 feet deep, I think. But yeah, I do not know swimming, and after much effort, I walked down the slippery path, just taking care that I do not fall into the pool by slipping into it, and enjoyed the stalagmites. It looks very otherworldly as you can see in the video, and enjoyed the view of the pool and the stalagmites from where I was standing. Somewhere near down that white t-shirt person is standing. Yeah, there. Bukit Amelia or Bukit Sylvia Sea View Point is from where you can catch a sunset overlooking the Indonesian archipelago of islands and take a pause, a deep breath. It's around 20 to 30 minutes hike from the main road, but it's well worth it. So today is the day we go to the three island trip. Actually, I shouldn't be calling it as a three island trip as we could cover only two of these, which is Padar and Komodo. Padar is a hike and Komodo is where the Komodo National Park is and where the Komodo dragons are being preserved. The other island that is part of this three island circuit is usually Rinka, which is where you can see the Komodo dragons roam around in the wild in their natural habitat. So for entry to all these three islands, you need to pay certain fees which keeps changing every year. So in Padar, you can see that it's around 40 minutes to 1 hour hike depending upon your physical stamina. It took about an hour and a half for me as I took multiple pit stops due to my exhaustion. So atop the hike, you can catch a great view of the island's pink, black, and white sand beaches also. So this black beach was formed due to volcanic eruption. The pink beach here is unapproachable by the boats as mentioned by our boat crew because the waves there are really rough. I would say that the best time to hike here is in the early morning, but for some reason the boats from Labuan Bajo does not start before 7 a.m. and you'll reach here after around 1.5 hours of boat trip. So this is the entry to Komodo National Park, and upon entry you will be assigned with a guide with whom you have to stick for all the length of the trail. Do not try to roam away from the group as all such previous instances have ended up in dragons attacking the person who is alone and mostly killing them.
He is the best actor now.
Bombay ya. Bombay.
Bombay.
Bukan Salman Khan.
So the Indian cinema, particularly Bollywood, seemed to be a favorite among Indonesians, and everybody wanted to speak about Shah Rukh Khan, Bombay, Amitabh Bachchan, Sridevi, etc. So you can choose short, medium, or long hikes depending upon how much you want to walk and also the different things that they show on these hikes. So we chose a medium one where they show the Komodo dragons as well as the nest where they lay their eggs. So their specific large size is attributed to something called as island gigantism, where only they are the predators in the islands that they live. And these creatures are around 3.8 million years old, and their size has remained stable for over 900,000 years in Flores Island itself. So that is something remarkable.
എന്നെയാണോ നോക്കുന്നതെന്നുള്ള
കൊള്ളാം, നല്ല ഇറച്ചിയുണ്ട്.
എൻ്റെ കളുത്ത് തന്നെ ഇവൻ്റെ കളുത്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് അത് നോക്കുന്നത്.
ഇന്നൊരു ദിവസത്തേക്ക് ഒരു നേരത്തേക്കുള്ള ഫുഡായി.
bird, guinea fowl. Guinea fowl bird.
Guinea pig, guinea fowl. Okay.
Guinea fowl, like a kiwi bird.
Okay.
Yeah. Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah, turkey. Yeah. Yeah. After the turkey put the eggs, so Komodo come to put the egg September.
Okay.
Yeah. The Komodo start mating season. Now mating like a boom boom. Yeah. June, July until Augustus. Yeah, September the Komodo female come to dig in the hole for they put the eggs. They dig in the hole around 2 meter deep, 1 meter vertical and 1 meter horizontal, like L. And Komodo they dig in the hole around 3 or 4 hole, but the one hole they real.
Oh,
The other hole for the camouflage.
Okay.
Because mini predator for the egg to Komodo. Sometimes the other Komodo come to eat the egg. Yeah. Wild pig, snake, sometimes.
Okay.
So Pink Beach's water is so clear that you can do snorkeling from the areas very near to the beach itself. The pink hue is formed due to a specific coral reef getting deposited and mixing with the white sand. Although water is pretty clear, much of the corals near the beach seem dead, presumably due to the tourist influx, I guess. But you can see a lot of fish varieties moving around. The last 2 days were spent in Ubud, Bali, and now we are at Goa Gaja, that is Elephant Caves in Ubud. Although the exact origins of this cave is unknown, one can see a lot of Hindu and Buddhist idols all around. Nevertheless, a good place to walk around, and oh boy, did I walk! I walked and walked and walked. പുള്ളി എന്താ വരുന്നില്ലേ? ശബ്ദം വേറെ, ഇതിൽ ക്രിസ്റ്റൽ ക്ലാരിറ്റി ആണ് കേട്ടോ. Puragunung Kavi is an 11th century funerary complex, presumably dedicated to King Anakvunguru of Udayana dynasty and his queens. So as you can see, there are a number of rice terraces, Pakistan river, some usual Bali swings, and also a lot of greenery around to spend some time with. And we can see a number of small shops also all the way down here. So after this, we went to see the Ketchup fire dance, and you guys have to see who we met. So one of the artists who takes part in the play was gracious enough to chat with us about the whole dance, its experience, and the story that goes behind. Hello.
Yes.
So you perform the dance?
Okay. Yeah.
Which dance?
Ya.
The kecak?
Kudu tampak siring.
Kecak dance?
Yes, kecak dan ya.
Okay.
Cara angin ya.
What is the story that you try to portray?
Cerita
Ramayana.
Ramayana?
Yes.
How many artists do you get involved in the dance?
Udah liun apa?
Sekitar 100-an.
Around 100 people.
100 people. Okay.
Maybe more.
If somebody wants to learn and join this, how long do they practice?
Udah beda kok dia belajar pak. Kalau bisa untuk kecak ya.
Untuk kecaknya 4 bulan. 5 bulan.
4 months. Okay.
Okay.
So where are you from? From Bali itself?
You Bali?
Bali, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Name? Your name?
What is your name bapak?
Made.
Made.
Yeah.
So this dance is performed at various places in Bali, like Uluwatu Temple, etc. But we went to Pura Dalin Taman Khaja in Ubud itself.
ഓ ഇവിടെ ഒത്തിരി സംഭവങ്ങളുണ്ട്. അടുത്ത കടയിൽ ചെന്ന് ചേർന്ന് ചോദിക്കാം.
One of the most joyous parts of our sweet life, shopping. So Ubud market is really humongous and you get some really good deals here in the handicraft section. So make sure that you carry enough cash because most of the places cards are not accepted. But there are ATMs from which you can withdraw. So that shouldn't be a problem. Worth a visit. Yeah, 400.
$300. 300.
Open pack.
300.
10 പറഞ്ഞ എത്ര പറയണേ?
അല്ലല്ല
10.
110 ആ പറയുന്നത്.
110 ആണ് പറയുന്നത്. 300.
300 all three. Yeah.
10.
हिंदी नहीं.